Hello, my dear parishioners, and I hope that you're well in these unprecedented times. Well, 2020 has truly turned out to be a roller coaster of a year. Bushfires in January, heavy rains causing flooding in February, and the spread of COVID-19 since March. Since the spread of the virus, we've seen the government restrictions, and we've all been in lockdown. Now we're starting to see the easing of these restrictions, and we're starting to slowly re-emerge back into our normal and social lives. Here at St. Paul's, we've been a hive of activity. There's a major building project which is underway for our primary school, rebuilding and renovating the administration block, several offices and classrooms, the front and side of the school. Once this work is finished, it will truly beautify and heighten the look of our primary school buildings and of course provide an environment conducive to both learning and work for our staff and students. Our parish church here at St. Paul's is also under construction. There is the major work to restore the interior of the building. As you know, a few years ago the tower was slowly sinking. That has since been stabilised and now certified as stable. And so we've undertaken the repair of the interior of the church, the large cracks in the back wall, the choir loft, the confessional room, the staircase to the choir loft, the church foyer, the nave of the church and the sanctuary. All cracks, large and small, will be attended to and fixed. There will be plastering, there will be cementing, and then there will be fresh coats of paint. To finalise the job, we'll be shampooing the carpets. So the estimated timeline of this job is looking at the end of July. So by the beginning of August, we should be able to reopen our parish church and re-welcome all of you, our beloved parishioners, into a restored and beautiful looking St. Paul's Parish Church. Since the 23rd of March, the churches in the Diocese of Wollongong have been closed and masses suspended as per the government directives to slow the spread of COVID-19. With the easing of restrictions, as of the 31st of May, Bishop Brian Mascord has given permission for the parishes in the diocese to reopen and for masses and liturgical celebrations to slowly recommence whilst maintaining the government directives of health, hygiene and social distancing. Bishop Brian has left the reimplementation to the discretion of the parish priest in accordance with the demographic of the parish as well as what the community is comfortable with in the reimplementation. I now wish to share with you the first stage of my three-phase reimplementation of Mass and Liturgy in our parish. I have been in communication and in discussion with Bishop Brian Mascord, and he has approved and is supportive of my plan for our parish. The current directives of social distancing has been measured in all our churches by members of a diocesan group put together to help parishes work out their official seating capacities. The results for this should be issued to me early next week. When I receive them, I'll also post another video and update our website informing you how many people each of our parish churches can officially hold. It is also a requirement of the government that people are there to monitor the congregation as well as sanitize the church both before and after liturgical celebrations. The last major requirement is that a register of attendees be kept 21 days after a designated liturgy. It is therefore a requirement of the faithful that you must book in to attend a certain Mass. With this in mind, and the stresses that this may cause on one community, stage 1 for our parish will be as follows. Commencing on Tuesday, the 9th of June, there will be 3 weekday Masses celebrated. This will be a Tuesday, a Thursday, and a Saturday. The Tuesday Mass will be celebrated at St. Peter's, Burrawang. The Thursday Mass will be celebrated at St. Brigid's, Bundanoon. And the Saturday Mass will be celebrated at St. Paul's International College, followed by confessions for those who wish to receive the sacrament. The dates and locations of the Masses will be found in the description box below, as well as the parish website and Facebook page. To register or book in for a Mass, you can choose one of the following forms. The first, you can ring the parish office. You can either speak directly to one of the secretaries, or you may leave a message on the answering machine. The second option is to email the parish. The third option is to ring or send a text to the Parish Mobile. All details of those options will also be found in the description box below. What is required to make a booking is simply your first and last name and a form of contact, either a phone number or an email address. Once this has been received, you will be put on the list and you will be ticked off as you enter the church for that particular Mass. Bookings will only be taken a week at a time. Therefore, you cannot ring and ask to be placed on every single Mass on a permanent basis. You must ring, or you can ring at the beginning of the week and place yourselves for those 3 Masses that particular week. I ask you for patience as we begin this process, because we have to get into a routine. We have to be able to fulfill the government requirements and the diocesan directives. Many parishes, I'm afraid to say, are still refusing to open, and that is because of the heavy burden placed upon us with the government. Fines, if you don't know, if for any violation at this stage, will be in excess of $55,000. I'm sure money you know which we could utilise better in our parish than pay as a fine. And so I do ask you that as we implement stage 1, this be an opportunity for us to get into a routine, to appreciate that which we've been given back, but also an opportunity for us to spread the word to others. As a parish of many churches, our 3 practicing communities each Sunday are St. Paul's Moss Vale, St. Peter's Burrawang and St. Brigid's Bundanoon. Hence why I've chosen to have 1 Mass each week at each of those churches. This is also to share the burden of monitoring, of sanitizing and preparing the church. Therefore, I do ask you to please be patient as we slowly re-implement this. Stage 1, as I said, will commence as of the 9th of June and will go for about a month. After that month, I will review the situation, and of course we pray that government restrictions may also be changed as well. But this is a good stage for us to be able to get into a habit, to be able to book for Mass, and to utilise the various means of communicating with and from the parish. Finally, as per both the diocese and the government, it is recommended that those who are in the at-risk category or those who are sick, please stay at home. Please be aware of your own safety and the safety of others. At this moment, the faithful are still released from their Sunday obligation to attend Mass, but are asked and encouraged to make time on a Sunday dedicated to prayer and contemplation, making the Lord's Day sacred. Therefore, to answer quite a few questions that have been asked of me, I wish to assure you that daily Mass and Sunday Mass on our YouTube channel will continue without fail every day until September. After September, there will be just the transmission of Sunday Mass. And this is still to be able to cater for those who are sick and housebound, and those who cannot find it easy to gain access to a church. The parish Facebook page and the parish website are up and running, and they are means of us to be able to communicate with you, our beloved parishioners. So I do ask you to please make use of all the various forms, our YouTube channel, our Facebook page, our parish website, and of course, telephone our parish office. Once again, my brothers and sisters, I thank you for the support that you have given our parish over the past several weeks. And I ask for your understanding and cooperation in the weeks to come as we slowly re-implement the stages here in our parish for reopening churches and celebrating holy masses. As we grow closer to stage 2, I will produce another video informing you of the next step of our process. But at this stage, let us work together to ensure that we can come back to Mass safely, that we can fulfill all the government requirements and diocesan directives, and share the burden. We are a united parish, and this is a moment that we can continue to share and strengthen that unity we share with one another. So, my brothers and sisters, thank you for your time and patience in listening to me as we share this moment together. And I look forward in the near future of starting to see you all again face to face, and above all, celebrating and administering the sacraments person to person around the altar of God. All the best. God bless. Bye for now.